Hi guys, today we are doing exercise 4B, the second exercise, which is the circumference of a circle. Circumference is a fancy word for perimeter, but it is only used for circles. So when we're dealing with circles, we don't say the perimeter, we say the circumference. And a couple of little fun facts. From the centre of the circle to the outside edge is called the radius, and from 2 points on either side that goes through the centre is a diameter. And the diameter is actually 2 lots of the radius. And you should know that from year 7 anyway. So I've said there's circumference is the perimeter of a circle. So hopefully you've copied down those notes. And here's our one formula we need to remember. Circumference equals 2 pi r. So 2 times pi. Pi is a number which is actually on your calculator that you press. And r is a radius, which we can work out from our diagram. So circumference equals 2 pi r. Remember, it's 2 times pi times r. Excellent. Here's a couple of examples we're going to do, and then we're good to go. So, find the circumference to 2 decimal places. So, here's our circle, and we're given the radius. So let's label that r equals 3.8 centimetres. We write our formula. Circumference equals 2 pi r. So circumference equals 2 times pi. Pi is a number on your calculator, times by the radius, which is 3.8. Now that we've written all that down, we grab our... Hey guys, got my calculator. I'm using a CAS one from VCE, but you just use your basic calculator. Alright, so all you have to do now is type in 2 times pi. Pi is on your calculator. You know where that is. And times by 3.8. And I get the answer of 23.8761. Now it says there, find it to 2 decimal places, so you have to know how to round off. So we're going to chop it off there, and next digit's a 6, so we round it up. So it's 23.88, and the units are centimetres, because circumference is a length. So it's 23.88 centimetres. Excellent. Let's do the next example. The diameter this time is 12. So we want the radius. Circumference equals 2 pi r. We need the radius. So if the diameter is 12, the radius must be 6, which is half the diameter. So all we do is go 2 times pi times 6 and put that into our calculator. So we go 2 times pi times 6 and we get 37.69911. Round it to 2 decimal places and we get 37 point. Next digits are 9, so we have to round 0.69 up, so it's 0.70, and it's centimetres. Do you need to have the 0 at the end? Yes, you do, because that is 2 decimal places. If you said 37.7, it's only the 1 decimal place, you will lose a mark. Okay, one more point to make. In the exercise that you do in a minute, a lot of the time they say, use pi as an approximation, 3.14. Do not do that. Always use pi on your calculator. Just type in pi. Do not type in 3.14. Just whenever it says use an approximation, don't worry about it. Use the actual value of pi. Alright, this is a bit of a harder question. Find the perimeter. The reason why I use the word perimeter is because it's not the whole distance just around a circle. We want the distance from there around this semicircle, so it's half of a circle plus that distance across there. So this is a bit of a problem-solving question. First step, we need to find the radius. The radius is 4.5 centimetres because it's from there to there. That's the diameter, so the radius is half of that. So, circumference equals 2 pi r. We're going to find 2 times pi times the radius, which is 4.5. So put that into our calculator, 2 times pi times 4.5, and we get 28.274. Now that is the circumference of a whole circle, but how much of this circle do we have? The curvy bit, we only have half a circle. See there? So we need to divide this by 2. So the circumference of the curvy bit that we've got, divide this answer by 2, and we get 14.14. I rounded off to 2 decimal places, so 14.14 centimetres. That's the distance from there around to there. But to work out the perimeter, our last step, there's something we're forgetting. We're forgetting this distance across there. which is 9 centimetres. So our perimeter is 14.14 plus the 9 centimetres. So you can use a calculator if you want, or you can just say it's 23.14 centimetres using mental maths. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll go through the steps again. You work out the circumference of a whole circle. So the whole circle circumference was 28.274. But since we only had half of the circle, we divide it by 2, and there's the distance from there around to there. And then the perimeter also includes that distance across there, so we added the 9 on and we get our answer. Good job everyone. There's our exercise. Exercise 4B. 1 to 4 every second question, 5 to 9. Do your homework kids and make sure you smash that like button.